She and Abby Phillips are in the heat for the number one spot. Chloe Gray, Kassie Mowry, the champion of the world, sitting fourth.
Here's a two-time Rodeo Houston champion to start. Toller, Texas's Jordon Briggs won this rodeo back-to-back as a little sorrel named Rollo gets around the first barrel. She's won $1,750. She needs a little bit more. Can you help her get there? Stop it at a $14.93. She has been super consistent. Now we have to wait and see.
Well, consistency and money earned. If you can put the two of them together, it's all about money on a Super Series number 3, third night. Chloe Gray, Yatesville, Georgia. That's a definite 5-second penalty.
Oh.
That is equally definite for 10 seconds. She could have got all three, but I guess she didn't want a free pizza. Oh, my goodness. 25-45. Just throw the record book away.
One thing to hit one, but wow. Ouch. Okay, the aforementioned Abby Phillips of Marshall, Texas. She's made her choice on the horse. They won the first round with a 14.71. 14.89 last night. Left-hand barrel first. Hard-running sorrel horse. Around the second. Did I tell you she's from Texas? Come on, Abby Phillips. Sweet. 14.93 will tie her with Jordon Briggs for the number one spot. Oh, excuse me. It's a 15.09. My apologies. 15.09.
Weatherford, Oklahoma, and Emily Beisel. She won the last round with a 14.58. The number 6 cowgirl in the world. Over $1.5 million won. The Palomino horse gets past the third. Now it's just a foot race. 14.76. She's now at the top.
Boy, that lady. It doesn't matter what horse she's riding. She just rides so well.
Yeah, Boyd, I completely agree. Emily Beisel, she is an amazing hand, a horsewoman. She handled Chewy around all 3 barrels just perfectly. And we heard Abby Phillips talk about it in the beginning. It's a difficult setup. Look at this first barrel. It's really shallow. You cannot see that barrel when you're running up this alleyway right until you get to it. Chewy's a super tourney, really awesome little mare, but Emily Beisel can ride some of the best of them. Right now we're going to take a look at Emily Beisel and Jordon Briggs. You can see Emily had quite a lead going into that first barrel. Then they kind of get back in time coming out of the first. Emily's still quite a bit ahead going into the second still here. Chewy wraps that second barrel. Rollo knows the setup so well as well, and they go in here to the third barrel. And Chewy and Emily Beisel just continue to stay in the lead throughout this entire run. Completely different angles running home back into that alleyway, and it made all the time difference. That 14.76. Emily Beisel, she's going to be moving on to the semifinals, but we still have 4 great barrel racers left to go, including the GOAT, Kassie Mowry. She's coming up in this set.
Thank you, Janie. Let's go to Tiany Schuster from Texas. Oh, babe. This big horse got a lot of charge in him as we're going to run at it. She run a 15.3 and a 14.9. You got to be in that 14 marking. She could do this. She's from Texas. Oh, great support. You. 14.89. That's her best run out of 3.
Getting faster each and every time, fellas.
Yeah, that's good enough for second. All right, Miss Carlee. It's time, young lady. Carlee Otero, her husband's a past champion of this rodeo. She's a former reserve champion of the world. She's had a rough go of it in the first 2 rounds. She's from Perrin, Texas. And if you want to help a young lady have some good luck, start talking right now. 15-12 will be the best run of the week for Carlee.
up. In barrel racer land, we like to call Kassie Mowry the GOAT because she is the greatest of all time. She is the winningest barrel racer in history. She's won more money training futurity horses. She's our reigning world champion. And Jarvis, this horse has been absolutely incredible for years. And Kassie Mowry comes in here, sets Jarvis up perfect for that first barrel. They snap right around it. Kassie, one of the best jockeys in the business. She stays so square around every barrel. As she gets to that third, let's cheer her on. We need to get a big check if we want to move on. And a 14.69. Kassie Mowry moves into that #1 spot because of barrels like this, just so smooth, and smooth is always fast.
Yes, she's the reigning world champion, so no surprise there. Let's go to another top futurity horse trainer. This is Latricia Duke, the cowgirl from Zephyr, Texas. Won $82,000 at the National Finals Rodeo. Gunning for that 14.69. She's been in the 14.8s. Ooh, 14.99. It's going to put her 5th in the round, but it should, no. She's going to be edged out by $250. Wow. You talk about close.
It is a game of inches. Once the flag drops and the time starts, you want to get as close as possible without knocking those barrels down. Just like that. Go right by them, turn around, and then let the throttle go wide open as you ride back home and stop the clock just like this Okie. Emily Beisel at